Hello everyone, this is Kathy Surden. Today I will show you a few teaching tools on the Viewsonic that you might find useful. But first, I'd like to show you where the power buttons are. If you look on the bottom right side of the panel, you'll see a series of round black buttons. The first one will put it in sleep mode. So if it's blue, then that means it's on, and if you tap it, it'll be red and it'll be in sleep mode. You can just tap it again to wake it up, or you can just touch the screen and then it'll wake up. If you'd like to shut it down completely, then look behind the panel on the bottom left side. Right next to the power cord, you'll see a switch, and if it's aligned, that means it's on, and the circle means it's off, and that is to shut it down completely. Next, I will show you how to integrate some of the tools we will be using with MyViewBoard or Whiteboard. So let's open up your browser and type in myviewboard.com. Then on the top right side, click Sign In. Then sign in with Google. Okay, then you're going to look for the person who's stretching out his arms on the top. Click that, follow me settings. On the left side, click right under settings, click cloud integration. Now, look for Google Drive and click bind. And you're going to have to allow. Good. Now scroll to the bottom. Now iBound Zoom 2 and Google Classroom. Click bind. Click on your account. Then scroll to the bottom and click allow. Okay, so let's double check. Google Drive is bound, Zoom, and Google Classroom. Okay, now we're all set.
While we're here, let's briefly check your settings. So go into Settings, click Education, Auto Sign Out Time, I put 8 hours. Make sure you always enable wireless presentation. Make sure that's on. You can change the font size, the pen settings, and then click Confirm. Next, I'm going to show you how to access your Google Drive in Whiteboard. Double-click on Whiteboard. Some of yours might still say My Viewboard. Then to log in, you can click the colorful G, or a faster way to log in is you can get the My Viewboard companion app on your phone. Then click the QR code on your phone and then aim it at the QR code on the screen, and then it'll log you in. Then look for we call it the magic box. It's a cardboard box with blue circles in it. Go ahead and click on that. Then click on the Google Drive symbol and click on whichever file you'd like. When you find your file, you can either double click on it or drag it out. Then you can click on the pen and write on it. A great way to do a pre-assessment at the beginning of class, or checks for understanding throughout the lesson, or an exit ticket at the end of class, is the poll quiz feature. So once again, go to your magic box, the cardboard box with the blue circles. Click on the very right, the question mark and the green check mark. Now you have different choices. which type of questions you like. I chose a true or false, and your questions are saved on the right side. On the bottom, I click Show Questions On, so I like to see which question it is. Click the pencil mark on top to see, and this is my question. I would already have this prepared before students come in, and as they walk into class quietly, they can get started while you take roll. On the bottom, the count time, you can put however many minutes you like. This is on 5 minutes, or you can do it more or less. And then you click the check mark, and that'll start it. And press play. Now, for students to access the question, click on your name on the top left corner, and the students go to myviewboard.com/ and then your name, or if they have a camera, they can use the QR code. Once they are there, look on your right side. They're going to put their name and confirm. And then they're going to click Poll Quiz. They're going to answer and click Submit on the bottom. And then the teacher, you have to wait for the time to stop, or you can just press stop on the bottom, the square on the bottom. Then click the 3 lines on the bottom to see your responses. And there you go. On the right, you can see your questions or the attendees. And that was the poll quiz feature. If you already have your own quiz that you'd like to use, then once again, go into your Magic Box and your Google Drive and bring up your test. Then the students will click Pop Quiz, the one in the middle, and they can either write the answer or they can type the answer. Okay, so they can either click the pen or the text box next to it. Then click the paper airplane symbol on the bottom right to send. Okay. Now the teacher gets a notification. Look on the top right where you have a bell. Also make sure that this signal thing is green. If it's red, then just click on it until it's green. Okay. So you can click on the little bell. If the noise, the ring bothers you, on top you can click the speaker and then it won't make a noise. Okay, then you click that, and then for each student you can click on it and see the answer. If you want to just write a spontaneous question, you can up here. Okay. So there are 2 ways to access the pop quiz, either the bell on top, or you can just go to the Magic Box and click the one with all the stars, the second to the last one on the right. And then you can see the pop quiz. Okay, and that was the pop quiz feature. Lastly, I wanted to give you a quick reminder that you could do your Zoom sessions on the Viewsonic. You would go into zoom.us just like you would normally do. Share your screen so that the students at home and in the classroom can see what you're teaching. If you wanted to use a webcam, you can, which comes with a microphone, Or if you have the Red Cat system, it comes with a microphone. If you wanted to see your students separately in gallery view, you can use a secondary device such as a laptop, go into zoom.us and join your own meeting. To find the meeting ID, on the top left, you see a check mark or a little I. And after meeting ID, you see a series of numbers, and you would enter that under meeting ID and then the passcode, and you can join your own meeting. Well, I hope you found this training to be useful. Thank you for watching and have a good day.